This man is no ordinary guy. Even after being flattened by a car into a pancake, he can instantly recover.
Okay.
4 days ago, he was just a regular police officer. While investigating a case, he was shot by his colleague. Nick fell from a great height and died on the spot. Yet moments later, he opened his eyes. Everything around him was completely frozen. He looked up at the sky. A massive vortex suddenly appeared. The next moment, Nick's body began to rise slowly, drifting uncontrollably towards the vortex. As the familiar world faded beneath his feet, Nick arrived in a miraculous space. Before he could even process it, he was pulled into an unfamiliar room. The woman across from him gave 2 choices: either report to God up above, or join the Underworld Police Department. Only then did Nick understand he was truly dead. He joined the Underworld PD without hesitation, but the moment he touched his service weapon, a burning pain suddenly flared on his chest. Looking closely, a police officer's brand had been seared into his skin. Soon, Nick followed the woman into the prison. The rotting corpses imprisoned here were his targets. They look human on the outside, but their souls have long since rotted away. If left unchecked on Earth, they would cause the planet's destruction. As a large gate slowly opened, the Underworld Police Department came into view. Just as the woman was about to explain, a prisoner suddenly broke free. He madly dashed towards the main gate. A gunshot rang out. Nick's partner, Roy, made a dazzling entrance. Today was Nick's first day on patrol. Roy led him into the restroom. As the side walls closed in, Roy stepped onto the toilet. With the sound of a flushing toilet, they were transported to the human world. Seeing the familiar surroundings, Nick's first thought was to visit his own funeral. He arrived just in time to see his wife embracing his murderer. He rushed over desperately, but his wife didn't recognize him at all. Mistaken for a lunatic, Nick was escorted away by the police. He asked Roy what had happened. Roy directly pulled out his new ID. The photo showed an old Chinese man, his current appearance. Curious, Nick asked what Roy looked like. Roy proudly produced his own ID.
Well, I guess you win, Roy.
Pick it up. You wanna